Hello, hello. Say hello as you're popping on. I'm just going to be here for a few moments. I just wanted to pop on YouTube for a quick moment. So say hello, say hello. Let me know that you're hanging out with me live here. Yes, I'm actually live streaming from my phone, so hopefully it comes in okay. Live streaming from my laptop for whatever reason while I'm here has not been working out too well. So I just wanted to pop on really quickly because I have opened up some mentorship spots. And so I just wanted to talk a little bit about what I'm doing, why these mentorship spots for me right now are so empowering, what I'm seeing, what I'm experiencing, not just for myself, because for me, a lot of it's business as usual, but what I'm experiencing as it pertains to people that have struggled and that are also brand new with making money online. And so I'm going to talk about the community that I am leveraging right now. And I'm going to talk about the 4 ways that people are actually coming into this community and starting to make money. And I'm also going to talk about the mentoring spots that I have opened up in case you do want some one-to-one mentoring and accountability during your first 30 days. All right. So say hello as you're popping on. All right. I'm going to break everything down. All right. So just here to have a conversation. And if you have any questions, let me know. I don't have a presentation or anything prepared. I just wanted to come in here and chit chat. Yesterday during my live on TikTok, I actually opened up some mentoring spots and I was actually kind of blown away by people taking advantage of that, like that didn't even know me. Literally popping on my live streams for like the first time and deciding that what I was sharing was exactly what they wanted. Literally TikTok right now is blowing my mind in terms of the rate at which you can grow and get in front of people that are a very, very captive audience. So for whatever reason, when I went live yesterday, I did my first live and I got really inspired by some things that happened. And then before I went live again that day, I decided to open up those spots. And again, just the responses, it really blew my mind. And it reminded me of something that I've always shared when it comes to like mentoring and coaching other people is that your buyers, and I'm not going to teach in this video, right? So don't worry about that. But your buyers are out there. And so often we get so caught up in our small little circles. If you've been online for any length of time, right, you might get caught up in like your email list or your small little circle of followers on a certain platform. And sometimes you're trying so hard to cater to them that you actually end up losing yourself, not building your business to the degree that you could, forgetting that there are millions of people out there, billions of people out there that have yet to hear of you, that once they connect with you, like it's game over. And that's what I'm experiencing. And the way that I got started there is when this platform began to be very, very slow moving for me. I'm not here to poo-poo YouTube. I'm just here to say that for whatever reason, it's been very, very slow moving for me. I can't bust through the algorithm. I can't get views and so it had a major impact on my business. And I started hearing about, women just like me, on a different platform, making a lot more money. And so I decided to go over there and kind of do my research some. And I happened to pop on a live stream of the lady that would become my mentor. And, younger than me, way less time online than I've been online, and made $1 million in her first 17 months. And I was like, okay, there's something to what she's saying. Like I should investigate it. I could have easily have said, I've been online for 18 years, boss free for 14 years. Like I'm not going to listen to anyone who has been doing this as long as I have been. But I've, at best, right, 6-figure business, right, year after year after year, which is nothing to quibble at, something to be so grateful for, because I know there's so many people out there that would like the same thing. But when you run across someone that's doing what feels to be the same thing you're doing, and they're making what you make in a year, in a month or two, like you've really got to decide to take a good hard look at it, right? And it's nothing different than when someone is working a 9-to-5 job, they come online and they meet someone that's, again, making the kind of money that they might take all year to make, but making it in a couple of months, right? That's what happens to me a lot, right? A lot of people are like, you make that in a month, right? It takes me several months to make that on my job. So I experienced the same thing. And that's why I went to investigate. And when I was on her live that day, I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to sit around and wait this out. I'm not even going to sit around and mull this over. That very day, I decided to jump into what she was actually selling. A couple of things got my attention. Was number one, right, the $1 million in 17 months. Someone type in $1 million, if that would get your attention in 17 months from someone brand spanking new. right? Had only ever run an offline business, had never run an online business, right? Came online after watching another woman make $25,000 in a month and said, I'm not going to sit around and wait for this any longer, right? My offline business is not producing for me, so I'm going to try something else. After watching that lady got started, and again, 11,000 her first month, $1 million in the next 17 months. But what also got my attention was the 20 income streams. Because for all of my years online, for the most part, I've taught people how to do what I do, which is, become an affiliate or resell opportunities and resell products, right? Because really that's what we're supposed to do, right? It's like we go on our journey and then we inspire people based upon our journey that want to do the same thing that we're doing. And that's all well and good. There's nothing wrong with that. I've helped a lot of people make their first dollars. I've helped a lot of people replace their incomes, and I've helped a lot of people actually go on to make six figures or very, very close to six figures. And I've been a mentor of a lot of people that have been able to find their way, right? Because I was able to help them. But what I discovered is that there also are a lot of people that have struggled, that have given up, that have stopped trying because they feel like selling was not for them. Like putting themselves out there, going live, doing videos, being the brand, like the very things I do day to day was not for them. And because that's the only way they thought there was to make money online, right? A lot of them either gave up or took a backseat, right? Or they're just kind of fiddling around online. And believe it or not, that breaks my heart. There are people that I know so well that I've known for like all of my years online, and I see what they're doing online and I'm like, oh my gosh, like that's never going to get her right to the promised land. That's never going to get her the retirement money that she wants. That's not like, because I know from my experience. And so what I love knowing now is that what I have access to, it's great for people like me that love affiliate income, because we make 507 every single time someone raises their hand and says, I want to learn how to earn online. But when someone raises their hand and says, I want to learn how to earn online, they're not just stepping into something where they're learning how to become an affiliate. They're actually learning 20 different ways of earning online. And some of our income streams don't involve selling. Some of our income streams don't involve showing your face. Some of our income streams don't involve building a brand. Some of our income streams don't involve you having to have your own audience or ever build your own audience. Some of our income streams don't, it doesn't matter whether or not you have no tech skills, because we do the setup for you. And so for once, I am seeing people come in here, and not just my own customers, right, but other customers as well. Hello, Erica. I'm seeing other people come in here and in their first 30 days legitimately make money, right? And we're not just talking about people that have had experience making money online prior and they just jump into something new and start making money. That's why literally over the past 2 months, I've talked very, very little about my own outcome. This morning, I think, was the first time that I actually shared the kind of outcome that I'm getting. And the reason I shared it's because it's coming from a brand new platform. It's not coming from my existing audience, right? Like it's coming from a platform where I am rebuilding, where again, I don't have an audience. I have 400 followers on this platform, but I'm showing up every single day following in my mentor's footsteps, because I'm like, if that's what she did to do 1 million in 17 months, bring it. Bring it, right? I'm here to do the exact same thing. So I'm learning a whole new platform. I'm learning a little bit different way of business. I'm not new to live streaming, but it feels very foreign doing it on a different platform. And so today was the first day that I really kind of started to allude to the kind of results that I'm getting for myself. But more so over the past, I think it's been about 2 months, I've been showcasing the results that other people are getting, because the results that I share are people that are not making money strictly through affiliate, right? We have so many people that have no tech skills, that have never made money online, or that struggled, that have bought all the courses, right? That have come in here, and after struggling and failing and not making money, right, or being new, they come in here, and within their first 10 to 30 days, they not only have a brand new income stream set up, but they also are making money, right? They're also making money. So inside of this community, we teach you 20 different ways to make money online. Do me a favor, and in the comments, like I said, I'm not going to be before you live long at all. I'm waiting for my husband to arrive, right? Again, if you don't know, I've been in Mexico for the entire month of March. And so today he gets here. So I'm crazy excited about that. But I wanted to pop on here because I know on YouTube, people that know, like, and trust me. I know here on YouTube, there are people that might appreciate the opportunity to work with me one-to-one, over your next 30 days to help you in locking in your next income or your first income, right? Again, to really seal the deal on what you've got to do to actually start making money, seeing an outcome, seeing a result, right? Like seeing signs of life over your next 30 days, right? From today to next 30 days. Again, I am here to help people that want to learn how to do it. We are not reinventing the wheel. We are tapping into proven blueprints that are already successfully working for other people and where we already have documented success stories, right? Again, that keep rolling in from people that have never made money or struggled to make money. All right, give themselves a new start. And because they learned a different way that might not involve selling or showing their face or going live or doing video, they're able to come in here and learn that, right? And again, be able to start making money within 30 days. All right, so do me a favor. If you're out there, right, drop a 2, right? Drop a 2 and let me know if for 30 days or more, you've been trying to make money online, right? You've been wanting to make money online. You've been researching ways of making money online, or you've been struggling at making money online, right? Drop a 3 if you feel like all the courses, right? If you've bought a ton of courses, if you've bought a ton of digital products. Again, if you've just been trying, you definitely can say, I have put time, energy, and money into this thing, right? And I have not seen an outcome. Like I am not getting out of this what I wanted to get out of this, right? For one reason or another. Okay. The one thing I'm not going to do is place blame on all of the courses that you've purchased or all the digital products that you purchased, because that's not responsible. But what I will place blame on is that sometimes we do jump into things that are not a good match for us. So if the only way you've ever thought that you can make money online is by reselling something or being an affiliate, and you hate selling, you hate being on video, right? You know you're never going to go live. You don't want to be the face. You don't want to be the brand. Then selling, it gets to be a little bit harder, right? Because it's really hard to build that know, like, and trust. So while selling in that way might not be the best thing for you, it doesn't mean that the things you've purchased or wrong or they don't work. It just simply means that you based your decision on an outcome and not on feasibility of how it fits you, right? Let me know if that makes sense. Okay, because that's what I've discovered with this community, is that it's not that a bunch of people bought a bunch of things that didn't work. It's that a bunch of people, right, bought into ways of making money for the wrong reasons without taking the time to figure out what's the best way that's going to work for them, right? That's why we have all of these income streams, so that if you don't want to show your face, you don't have to. If you don't want to do videos, you don't have to. If you don't want to build a brand, you don't have to. If you don't want to use social media, you don't have to. Like if you just love the idea of being able to make money from the comfort of your home without showing up and being performative or doing videos or building a brand, you can actually do that. I don't know if anyone knows how good that feels to be able to tell people that, right? To let people know that I have something where if you just want to work in the solitude of your home, not involving social media at all, that you can do that. All right. You can do that. And so not only do we teach the 20 income streams, all right, but we have 4 income streams that have, statistically or historically, however you want to look at it, we have documented success stories of people that have come in and used these 4 income streams and have made money in their first 30 days. Give me just a second. I just want to look at if you're out there live, let me know. My numbers are fluctuating, and I don't know if it's because maybe the reception is bad or the connection is bad. And I know that on my laptop, it's horrible. That's why I'm streaming on my phone. And like, I never stream in this direction. So all of this feels so weird, but I'm just doing what I'm doing. So I want to see if it looks like the connection is okay. If you're out there and the connection is good, just give me a thumbs up or let me know. But I'm just doing. Okay, it looks like I'm good. I want to see if it looks like. Okay, it looks like I'm good. Okay. Okay, perfect. It looks like I'm good. Okay, so I'm just going to keep on going. Because worst case, this will just be up as a recording once I am all done. Okay, perfect. All right. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to break down for you how how to get started, right? I'm gonna talk about like what it looks like when you get started. But the first thing I want to do, what I want to do first is actually share with you the 4 income streams that people tap into to start making money within their first 30 days. With some courses. Number 2, with some courses that I've bought. Okay, so you've struggled, like you've bought courses, Erica, but you've struggled to make money. Let me know if I'm understanding that properly. And again, is it for the reasons that it's been maybe it's been a mixed match for you, right? Maybe it's been that, again, they were setting you up to sell. And I don't mean setting up in a bad way, but that's just what it was teaching, like how to learn some skills and then just resell the course, or having to create your own digital products and so forth. So yeah, so let me know, like what you mean with number 2, and, with some courses that you bought, maybe you've struggled. And again, that's what I see a lot in here, you guys, or people. And I want to pause and say something for real quickly, because I've been online for so long. And again, I know my audience. I know that there are some people that are so resilient and they're so relentless. And it's like, they don't care how many things they've purchased or how many things they've attempted. They want their success so badly that they are willing to keep going for it. And I know there are other people that, again, they believe that because they have failed in one thing or because they've already lost money in one thing. And that's such a bad way to look at anything. We never lose money. There is a learning experience in every single purchase that we make, right? Because I believe every single purchase you make does have value. You might not understand the value right at the moment, but it does have value. And it's up to you to either learn from that experience, right? And decide to move on and keep it going and decide to go for what it is that you want. All right. And that's one of my big beliefs, is that one of the biggest prereqs to success online is deciding that you want your outcome far more than you want your current circumstance or situation. So one of the things I told myself when I first came online was that this was going to be my new way of life, no matter what I had to learn, no matter what I had to overcome, no matter, what obstacles or hurdles came my way, like I was going to make this my new way of life. Now I admit I kind of did have an easier road, meaning like I made a lot of sales. I made decent money right from the beginning. So it's like I didn't have to overcome a lot of things a lot of other people did. But I really believe one of those reasons, because the first way that I learned how to earn, it was a complete match for me. Right? Like, again, like it was my wheelhouse. It felt comfortable for me. I didn't mind getting out there doing videos, doing conference calls, riffing, talking. I didn't mind doing any of those things. I didn't mind sharing, right? So that I could sell what I was selling. So it was a complete match for me. Now, had something else popped up that might not have been in my wheelhouse, I might have struggled a little bit more, right? Because it wasn't in my wheelhouse. That's where I believe a lot of people are right now. But what I love about what I'm seeing in here is that there are so many people that have bought all the courses, right? And I think because they were so relentless and they were like, I will not be denied. Like, I came here to get what I came here to get. They were willing to invest again in themselves, right? Again, why? I'm not going to give up just because I've already tried, right? Money is replenishable, right? Time is not. So when we sit back and we quibble about, I already lost X amount of dollars, right? Again, we're letting time go by. We can either decide to, for lack of better words, like cut our losses, or we can decide to keep trying to, squeeze blood out of something that's not working for us. And again, I'm here to say, I know now why some things haven't worked for some people, right? Is again, selling or being on video, not for them, for one reason or another, whether they don't like it, for whatever reason, it's holding them back. And so I love seeing that women have come in here, learned other income streams, and have been able to make money in the first 30 days, because it proves to them that they're not broken, that they're not the drama, that they were trying just to do something that wasn't a match for them. Right. And I want so many more people to know, especially those in my audience that have been like writing with me for some time, that things I have done before might not have been for you because you didn't want to resell. Again, you didn't want to do all the things, but the desire to actually start earning online and making money online has not left you, right? And you don't want to give up. And I'm so glad you don't want to give up, because there is something feasible that, again, it's not about reinventing the wheel. This is not a hope, a wish, and a prayer, right? This is, again, something solid that's already helping people. All right. So again, we teach the 20 income streams. All right. Now, when you get started, you come in here and you take a quiz, right? So again, we start everybody off correctly. You come in here, you go to module 0, you take a 5-question quiz. At the end of the quiz, it's going to tell you the best income stream based upon your answers. And then all you have to do is go to that module and then learn how to get that income stream set up. And you're learning from someone that's already earned multiple 4 figures to 5 figures a month in that income stream. All right. So like, let's say it says UGC is the income stream that makes sense for you. You're going to go directly to that module and you're going to learn step by step from someone that's already making good money with UGC, how to get your UGC income stream set up step by step. When you're done with that module, right, not only will you have your income stream completely set up, everything that you need, your portfolios, you'll be aware of all of the companies that you can get gig work from, right? You'll even be hand delivered some gigs that you can begin applying with immediately, but you might even already have your first gig, as many women have come in here. And again, within their first 10 to 30 days are already making money. All right. So that's how you get started once you're inside. This is not a come in and watch every single lesson step by step. That is not what this is. All right. And like, praise God for that, because so many people have gotten lost over the past just couple of years since I've been selling courses, where they've gotten lost in like trying to watch everything, having to consume everything, having to figure out how to put it all together. This is not that. All right. So like, that's how we had a 58-year-old teacher come in here, not know anything about making money online, right? Horrible at tech skills, could barely operate her phone, came in here because she started seeing a lot of people making money online. She wanted to learn how she could do it too, because she was ready to walk away from her teaching job, right? Came inside, took the quiz, got her income stream set up, which happened to be UGC. And in 10 days of setting that up, she had her first gig. She made her first dollars. And when she realized, wow, like this really does work, what did she do? She decided to become an affiliate and then went out there and made $8,000, right? $8,000 in 30 days, because she was combining UGC again with her passion that, oh my gosh, this works. And more women just like me need to know that it exists. Purchase from you, haven't applied, mismatched. I think exactly. And that's the story for a lot of people, right? It's a lot of people. So let's talk about that, right? Purchase, right? Haven't applied. And that's y'all, that's big. And I'm going to handle that for a moment, because I think that's so important. I believe that haven't applied. There are various buckets for that. There are people that I know, again, that have just told me, right? Life gets in the way. Right? Like they have all the intention of getting started when they purchase, and then life gets in the way and they just never actually go through the information and never apply it. It's harder to apply when you are overwhelmed with how long you think it might take. It's different to apply when, again, you're coming in with the expectation that, wait a second, there are already other people that have gotten income stream set up in 10 days. And we're not just talking about, again, reselling, but you're talking about brand deals. You're talking about Amazon reviews. You're talking about UGC, where you're not showing your face. You're not selling any of these things. And you're hearing that women that have known nothing about making money online have come in and done that. Now you come into it with a different mindset and a different expectation, because you're like, if someone that has never done this can come in and make these things happen in 10 days or 30 days, so can I, right? So can I. There's another bucket of people where they'll just never apply anything. And that's just the reality. They'll keep buying, and they won't apply. And I think, again, most often than not, because it's overwhelming. Again, all the best intentions, but oftentimes they're sold a too good to be true story out there, right? And that's why I tell people, like, when it comes to testimonies, I'm very, very careful with how I use testimonies, because I think it's very, very unfair to use a testimony of someone that's already seasoned, experienced, has already proven that they can make money, and they jump into something new and they make a boatload of money, and then the creator uses them as a testimony. How can you rightfully use them as a testimony? It's not fair, because it's not a fair expectation for someone that has less of the experience, right? That is why I don't jump into, like, for example, with the Boss Suite, I didn't jump into the Boss Suite and ask to speak on any kind of calls, right? Because yes, while I've gotten really, really great results, my results don't set the expectation, right, for someone that is coming into this struggling or new. They don't. So it's not fair, right? Exactly the same reasons why I haven't talked every single day about the kind of money I've been able to make, right? I'm only now talking about it because what I'm experiencing is from a brand new platform, brand new audience, and me kind of starting from scratch. All right. And so the application I am finding is a lot easier to do because people have, again, the expectation that, wow, there are people that are just like me that don't want to show their face and they're having success and making money. There are people just like me that don't want to be on video that are coming in here, right, getting set up, having success and making money. There are people that have no tech skill and they're coming in here and having success and making money. And so when people come in, the expectation is if others have done it, I'm just going to follow in their footsteps. Right. And again, the mismatch part. Exactly. Right. That is why, like, I want to be such a voice for what this is and why this can be different. Right. Why this can be different. And another reason why I decided to open up a handful of one-to-one mentorship spots is because I want to prove that this can be different. Like this is an example of me putting my money where my mouth is, right? It's like I'm giving you, right, access to something that people pay monthly for. I'm giving you access to it, right? So that I can hold you accountable and I can help you see exactly what needs to be done in your first 30 days, right? To lock down cash flow for yourself. All right. So let's talk about the 4 ways. And Erica, if you have any questions, again, because you've already chatted some, let me know if you have any questions, about this at all. So the very first income stream, right, that will help you make money in your first 30 days is affiliate marketing, becoming an affiliate of the actual community. Why? Because there's no setup for you. There's no product to create. There's no courses to create. There's no funnels to create. All right. There's not even a store for you to create because if you don't want to do the setup, all you got to do is send one email and their tech support will have your affiliate store set up within 24 to 48 hours. So not only do we provide the instructions to help you set your store up, right? Because someone like me, I don't want someone setting it up, right? I want to go in, I want to do my thing, I want to brand it, all those things. So the instructions are there. But if you're like, it's going to take me too long to learn this, or I don't want to be the person, right, setting up my store for 6 months, you can send one email and your store, including your affiliate links, right? So your affiliate links will be ready to go within 24 to 48 hours. So you will have a destination to send people, right, that might be interested in our community, right? So again, if I was brand new and I saw like my content, this way of earning would be really, really attractive to me as it was 18 years ago. And now you tell me I don't have to set up anything, right? Again, it would be very attractive to me. I would not be afraid of getting started as an affiliate and then knowing that I could earn 507 from every sale. I would be even more excited, right? Because again, that's the exact path I took when I first got started and made my first sale on day number 3. Because I get this, like I get making a recommendation and getting paid based upon the recommendation. I get loving something and knowing that more people need access to it and being paid by just simply recommending. All right. So for someone that loves affiliate marketing, right, our affiliate marketing program, right, can have you making money within your first 30 days. And yes, we have brand new people that come in here and literally blow it out of the water. We have brand new people that come in here, right, and hit multiple 4 figures and even 5 figures within their first 30 and 60 days. All right. Again, I really believe it's because they find something they really love and they realize that more people really need this. So sharing begins to be a little bit easier when you really, really do love it. All right. So that's the first way. All right. The second way that you can set yourself up to make money in your first 30 days and where we already have documented success stories is with user generated content. All right. And again, the reason why that works so brilliantly is number one, you're going to get that income stream set up in just a couple of days. Like I said, the teacher who knew nothing about any of this, 10 days, right? She got her income stream set up and she also got a brand deal. So what UGC is basically companies paying you to create content for them to use. All right. So I always tell people, think about UGC as like, Erica, you're watching me right now live, right? And what if before this live, I said, Erica, I want you to come on my live and I want you to take pictures of me live, right? Take pictures and just record some footage of me live. And at the end of the live, right, I'm going to pay you $500 to send me those pictures so that I can use them in my marketing. right? So you're on my live, you're taking pictures, right? You're doing your thing. At the end of the live, right? You send me the pictures and I send you $500. Why do companies pay people to create content for them like that? So that they can use that content in their marketing without having to create the content themselves, right? Or without having to hire advertisers, so to speak. So there are tons of companies out there, you guys, that will ask you to take pictures of their products, right? Sometimes they'll ask you to be in the actual video or to be in the product, maybe taking a sip of something or holding something. Sometimes, again, you can just take the picture and be completely faceless, right? So here's why people are able to get started in 30 days. The companies are already out there. They're already requesting the gigs. They're already looking for people to fulfill. What's separating people right now from making money that way, right? You might hear me talking about this. And what's your next question? Probably, well, who are these companies? Where are these companies? And then how do I get myself set up so that these companies will actually approve me, right, to do their gig work, right? So you got to set a portfolio up, right? You got to know who the companies are. And the way that we make it easier is that we have almost like a job board where gigs are being posted on a regular basis. So even in your startup, once you get your UGC income stream set up, while you're waiting for approvals by like you doing it yourself, right, through the companies, you can actually refer to our job board and actually take advantage of gigs, right, that are already being handed out to you. So I can't tell you how many success stories we've had of people that have come in here and again, gotten this income stream set up and gotten paying gigs within their first 30 days. There was a story. I'm going to try to pull it up so I can read it kind of verbatim, but it was really inspiring. This lady had been out of a job for 2 weeks. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let me see testimony. I'm going to see. Let's see. 96. Pulls up by. Okay, here we go. So from 96 cents to $1,870 in 2 days. Let me read it to you. Okay. Y'all, I signed 2 UGC contracts in the last 2 days that will make $1,870 in March, right? One is for daily videos, okay, with the base pay of $560 biweekly, okay? Plus, they're going to earn more money as those videos get views, okay? And then she got another UGC gig for $750, right, for a 45 to a 120-second video for an app. You guys, 45 seconds to a 2-minute video for an app, and they're paying her $750, right? And she said, I could cry. I was let go of from my job 14 days ago. Y'all, whenever I read this one, I think about someone in my community who talked about being without a job for almost 2 years now. 2 years now, and I know that this person has been trying like reselling and affiliate marketing, right? And so like clearly a mismatch, clearly, right, not making sense for this person, right? And I say these things because like I think these awarenesses need to be brought that just because you tried something, it doesn't mean that if it didn't work out that you're broken or that you can't make money online. You just got to find something. And so like in this instance, this lady was let go of her job 14 days prior to this. She said, I have 96 cents in my bank account right now, right? And she said that she's going to start doing substitute teaching, right, to actually get some paychecks rolling in, right? But she literally started with a payment plan and a prayer. Didn't have the money, but started with the payment plan. So she did not pay the $597. Right? She started with the payment plan that allowed her to get started and allowed her to lock down $1,870 from 2 gigs, right? From the time that she got this started. Y'all, that is what this community is about. These are the success stories I will gladly share every single day. If I never have to talk about how much money I make, I will not unless somebody like wants to know because they're interested in affiliate marketing. But y'all, these are the success stories, right, that are changing lives. These are the success stories, right, that are giving people hope and confidence that they can actually make money from home. And y'all, I'm going to say this real quick, okay? Let me know if this is eye-opening. Y'all, this is another reason why so many people have struggled to make money online, is because they come into this thinking they've got to build this grandiose business, right? They got to have these funnels, they got to have all this tech, and they got to have all these emails, and they got to do all these things and make all these considerations, not knowing that there are simple ways like this, right, that are paying brand new people close to $2,000 within just a couple of days, that don't involve selling, that don't involve your face, that don't involve your expertise, that don't, again, any of those things. Again, let me know this is eye-opening. All right. So again, we have success stories. We have like thousands of success stories like this of people that have come in, learned a very, very simple income stream, gotten it set up, and went out there and started making money for themselves. This is one of my favorites, right alongside of the teacher, right, that was 58 years old. And that was very, very recent. This story was in February. Now, this stuff is empowering. All right. So that's an example of someone who came in and started making money with UGC within their first 30 days. All right. Let me tell you another story real quick of UGC as well. So another lady, let me actually see. I don't know if her story is in here or if I heard it on a call. I think it was a call. So her story is that she got started in our community back in August. She does not do affiliate marketing. She's not on social media, but she decided to get started with UGC. She found a company, 1 gig, that pays her $4,500 to $5,000 a month. And she's been earning that every single month with that company, doing very simple gig work for them. 1 company, 1 gig. All right. So type in UGC if you think that would be a way that makes a lot of sense for you to start earning. And y'all, what I like about all of this is that our income streams can stack, right? Because don't think I haven't had my eye on UGC as well. I'm like, I can take some pictures to make some money, right? Like I love the bigger money, clearly, when it comes to affiliate marketing, because I love helping people. And I love doing this stuff. I don't ever see a day where I don't do this kind of stuff to help people or to create the awareness of what is out there that can help other people. So type in UGC if you think this could be a really great match for you to start making money online. All right. The third way that people come in here and start making money within their first 30 days is Amazon reviews. Let me see if I can pull up any of those reviews. Let me see. I'm just doing a quick search to see. But y'all, we have an entire testimony section in here where I feel like every day or every couple of days, right, new testimonies are being added of people that are coming in and finding their way, finding their groove, and legit going out there and making money. All right, let me see. So we have clearly success stories of people that are being approved. Y'all, the approval process alone can be daunting if you don't know how to get approved. So just people, talking about the approval process. Trying to see if there's anything. Let me see. Yeah, people reporting I made my second sale on Amazon reviews. I mean, even like this, let's just be real, right? The commission starts small, but this can definitely build over time, right? So again, depending upon how you choose to earn, it's going to dictate the kind of money that you see. That's why I love affiliate marketing, right? It's because every time someone says like, girl, put me onto these income streams, I make 507. Right. So for me, especially being 51 years old, really wanting to stack right now towards retirement, again, really wanting to run in my mentor's footsteps, right? Like I'm challenging myself, right, to $1 million before 17 months of starting the Boss Suite. Like, I don't even care about my prior success. I'm like, I'm learning something new. I'm doing it in a different way. If she could do it being brand new, right, I want to like really challenge myself. So it's like, I no longer want to go for $1 million business just because I want it. But I'm like, wait a second, I'm doing something proven, right? And so again, it's like doing it for a different reason this time. But that's why I love affiliate marketing, right? Is because again, it allows you to make the bigger commissions. But y'all, there are people that once they get their Amazon review income rolling, right? Again, there are people that have retired doing Amazon reviews. There are people that are making multiple 4 figures and 5 figures a month doing Amazon reviews. Right. So to see people coming in here in their first 30 days, starting to actually see money, that's what a lot of people need. You guys, when I came online, my very first sale was $5. It wasn't the money that I celebrated. It was, wow, someone I didn't know bought from me. It was confidence. It was, wow, this is going to work for me. If one person will buy from me, I saw thousands buying from me. And clearly that became my reality. Right. And so for a lot of people, it's not the one big sale. It's not the $10,000 month right out the gate. For those where that happens to them because they decide to position themselves to get that, that's fantastic. But for the person that's like, I don't want to show my face, I don't want to sell, like screw the big commissions, right? Like just show me how to make some quiet income from the comfort of my home in a way that fits me. When they can come in and start seeing wins through something like UGC or Amazon reviews, what do you think that does? They're like, okay, let me do another review. Let me go review another product. They decide to go all in. Y'all, that's how fortunes are made online. It's not just from the quick wins. It's from building belief, right? And again, the confidence is this will work for you because you see success and then you keep going. That is what I love about this. It's not about, flaunting how much money you can make, how fast, but it's literally about developing a skill and deciding to give yourself access to the steps and the information that is separating you from the outcome that you want right now. Y'all, that's all that is happening for a lot of people, right? So Erica, I don't know if you're still out there, right? But again, you said you've purchased, you haven't applied, and in some instances, it was a mismatch, right? But with what you want to do and how you want to earn, and this is for anyone, y'all, in most instances, it's simple steps, it's simple instructions, right? That someone is lacking, that's separating them from the outcome that they want. That's all that it is. And so it's deciding that you want your outcome bad enough and that you're willing to give yourself access to the steps and the instructions, right, that are separating you from the outcome that you want right now. It's not just arbitrarily going out there and doing stuff, you guys. It's not just going out there and spinning your wheels. It's not just guesstimating. It's really like saying, I'm a whole grown woman and I realize this is the outcome that I want, but I don't know everything about getting this outcome. I'm missing something. I'm missing steps. And I love being able to tell people, like, whatever you want to do, whatever your groove is, we got you. You want to do it faceless, we got you. You want to build a brand, we got you. You don't want to sell a thing, we got you. You don't ever want to be an affiliate, we got you. You don't want to go live, we got you. And we have the success stories to back it up. So it's not you coming in here and trying to figure things out or reinvent the wheel. If you want to make money through Amazon reviews, then you go directly to that module and you learn from someone that's already making really good money with Amazon reviews, and they will help you set your business, your income stream up step by step, right? And when you're done with that, like, you're ready to start making money with Amazon reviews. No second guessing, right? Same thing with UGC. Now, the fourth way, okay? So if you're just popping on and you didn't hear the 4 ways that we're actually helping people to start making money in 30 days, right? Just type in 4 and I'll be more than happy to recap it. All right, you guys, I opened up yesterday during one of my TikTok lives, I opened up 8 spots, right, to mentor women that want to start earning in the next 30 days. Again, very, very intentional. This mentorship is not to help you start building stuff. This mentorship is not, designed to be a 2-year trek. It's designed to help you start actually making money in your first 30 days and making sure that every single day for 30 days that we have you dialed in to the exact thing that you need to do to get your income stream going. So that once you take that quiz, if the income stream is affiliate marketing and you feel good about it and you're like, yes, that's what I want to do, then we get you fully immersed, right, in affiliate marketing, and that you go through only the modules that are going to help you be successful with affiliate marketing. And we're maximizing every single day. If it's UGC, right, then again, maximizing your 30 days for UGC. Right. And I would challenge you, if a teacher, 58 years old, who knew nothing about making money online, could come in and make her first money in 10 days, like, again, let's see if we can make that happen for you. Right. So this mentorship is literally about helping you see cash flow in 30 days. All right. And so if you know that you would love to be able to have, again, the accountability, right, the mentorship. All right. Again, I'm doing this right now because I just really felt like giving back, because I feel like what I have my hands on right now is so unique. It's so special. And I think more people need to understand this is not just a course. This is not another course. This is more like a university, right? Where it's like we both could be in this university and I could have a different path of study compared to you. Because maybe I'm here to become an accountant and you're here to, become a lawyer, right? So we're same university, but we're not going to go to the same classes because we have a different field of study. Y'all, Most courses are not like that, right? Most courses, you've got to go through the entire course before you can actually like know what to do. This is not a course, right? This is not only 20 income streams, but it's also online business training. It's also digital marketing training. So if you do get your income stream going, or when you get your income stream going, and you decide that you want to actually build this into a bigger business, then you're going to learn how to stack. Y'all, we have an entire module on how to build your income and your business based upon multiple things. So if you're like multi-passionate or you want to stack your income and make money from a few different ways, we have a module totally dedicated to how to do that successfully. Right? So I bought UGC and now I understand UGC. Okay, awesome. So you bought a UGC program before, right? Or did you understand it based upon this? So yeah, and then the fourth way. All right, let's talk about the fourth way. All right, the fourth way that people are coming in here and making money in their first 30 days is through brand deals. So a brand deal is nothing more than a company saying, basically, give me a shout out. Right? So like, let's say again, Erica's here. She's been the one, chatting it up with me. Let's say Erica, before I went live, said, Steph, can you just give my company and give my brand a shout out and talk about my product, let them know where they can go and buy it, tell them how much you love it or why people, need this, right? Do like a 60-second little spot and just let them know where they can go to learn more about it. And I'll pay you $1,500 just for the shout out. So depending upon, again, the conditions of your agreement or contract, you literally can make money by just giving shout outs, right? And then oftentimes they'll also say, here's an affiliate link. So when you do give the shout out, yes, we'll pay you X amount of dollars for just shouting us out, but we'll also pay you extra money when someone in your audience decides to buy based upon your shout out. So again, depending upon how you answer those questions in the quiz, will depend upon the outcome of the income stream that matches you, right? And all your job is to go to that module if you decide that that's in fact how you want to get started. All right, you guys, I'm going to actually share the other income streams because oftentimes I don't do this, but our income streams are amazing. Because again, I'm so accustomed to people like only coming online and learning how to sell, right? Sell. And that's just one way. What a time to stinking be alive, where anyone that wants to learn how to make money from home and online, or even just from home, can do it and never have to worry about selling. Right? A program exists so that you can do that. Right? If you're here live with me right now and you didn't hear me talk about my mentorship spots that I have open right now, again, something I was empowered and inspired to do yesterday, right? And I announced it to a brand new audience of people that don't even know me. And when I saw how they reacted to it, like I knew I had to come and share it with those that have either already purchased things from me or that already know, like, and trust me, or that know that, what I need to get on a path of actually, really making money and stop spinning my wheels or doing things that aren't working for me, right? Just drop mentorship. Well, I'll be more than happy to let you know the details of how you can actually activate mentorship with me at no additional cost to help you in making real money in your first 30 days. All right. Again, no guarantee, but I'm going to be your running buddy and your accountability buddy and make sure that you have everything that you need and you know where everything is that you need, right? To lock down income in your first 30 days if that is what you want to do. Like, you've got to want that. I can't show up at your house and walk you through it. Right? But I certainly can be in your back pocket every single day, right? To help you know what to do, right? So that you give yourself the best opportunity to actually make money in your first 30 days, right? No matter which income stream you decide to go with. All right. Let me see. Oh, let me get out of here. Okay, I'm going to now just run down real quickly the 20 income streams. All right. So again, you know that we're legit when it comes to this. Let me see. I'll clear that out. Do this real quick. All right. And you guys, if anyone is here, you want me to run you through how to get started with a payment plan, right? Just drop payment plan, or drop plan in the comments and I'll let you know, because there are so many people that don't fully explore our payment plans Like, yes, you can pay in full. Absolutely. Yes, you can put it on a credit card. That's what I did. I put it on a credit card to get started. And then paid it off real quickly. As soon as I made my money back, right, paid it off real quickly. But there are other people that actually get started. About 80% of our members get started with the payment plan, either through Afterpay or with Klarna and even Affirm. But oftentimes people don't go through the full process. So they're missing out on really great payment plans that they could be capitalizing on to help them in getting started. All right, so let's go to module 0. And at the bottom of module 0, y'all, there is a huge list where we break down all of the income streams. So even after you take the quiz, if you're like, okay, like maybe that income stream, but I want to explore, maybe there's something else that I'm more interested in, you can just go all the way down to the overview and you'll see every income stream broken down. Let me give you an example. You'll see every income stream broken down by what it is, how you make money, why it's so powerful, and also the skill level required. All right. But understand that no matter what income stream, I know it might be hard to see, but like that's a full breakdown. Right. So it shows you exactly what every single income stream is and how you make money with it. And again, why it's so powerful. All right. So we already talked about UGC. We talked about affiliate marketing. We also teach you affiliate marketing, not just for our community, but how to be a pro affiliate how to be a pro at affiliate marketing. All right, sweepstakes writing. So this is where you get to earn money by submitting mail-in entries. So we literally have people. We have an 84-year-old lady that made $2,000 her very first month doing this. So like this is one of those ways where it does not involve social media. Right? It doesn't involve you having to build a brand or sell anything. It just involves you writing a couple of sentences on an index card, right? And then following a very, very simple process of submitting them and actually getting paid for submitting those letters. All right. Erica said mentorship. Okay. Awesome. All right. So I'll talk about that real briefly so you understand what it is. So number one, all you got to do is just decide to get started and get started. All right. Once you get started, all right. Number one, you're going to get an email from me that's going to give you access to a step-by-step checklist. All right. That checklist I created because I want all of my customers to know exactly what you do to get set up in the simplest way. All right. But essentially what you're going to do is once you have access, you're going to go to module 0 and you're going to take the quiz and you're going to allow that quiz to tell you what's the best income stream for you. All right. You're then going to have access to me one-to-one. Or on a daily basis, you can ask me questions. You can get guidance. You can say, hey, Steph, what do you think? All right. But I'm not here to help you build a grandiose business. I am here to help you actually make money in your first 30 days by holding you accountable, right, to what you've got to do on a daily basis, right, so that you actually see this through, right? So where Erica said before, haven't applied. No, we're not doing that, right? We're going to apply, right? Day by day, we are applying, right, with the goal, with the aim that you actually have your income stream set up within just a couple of days, all right? Because that's the expectation in our community. It doesn't take long to get these income streams set up. And then establishing a daily routine, right? So that you can actually make that money. So whether it's applying for gigs, whether it's knowing where to go within our community to get gigs that we're giving you, whether it's affiliate marketing and you want to get out there and you want to start going live, doing videos and getting paid that way, whatever your income stream is. Right? I'm going to be your running buddy. I'm going to be your accountability buddy. I'm going to be your mentor, right? During your first 30 days, right? And here's the thing. I've never said this before. I'm going to say it again here today. All right. Again, I'm just going with the flow, right? When it comes to this, and this just came to me. All right. I don't see a condition that you don't make money in your first 30 days, right? By again, following a proven blueprint that other people have followed, right? But in the rare instance, you don't. And you literally, right? We have chatted, like we can legitimately say that you've been held accountable. You've done the work, right? And in 30 days, you haven't, I will mentor you another 30 days, right? Again, a reward for doing everything that you've got to do. And let's just say in the example of UGC, maybe the gigs just didn't land, right? We're not going to give up again, because we have too many people in here winning. Too many people in here experiencing success and making money in record time, where there are so many people out there that have been struggling to sell, right, that are not making money. I stand so strongly behind this because I see what's happening here. And while I love affiliate marketing, you might not love affiliate marketing, but there is a way in here for you. And we're going to help you lock in on that way, get it set up, and actually see it through day by day. So this is not for someone that already knows in their heart they're going to make excuses, that they're already going to let things stop them. This is for the person that's like, you know what? No, like I need to prove to myself that I can actually do this. And if I can set myself up to actually make money in the next 30 days, like this is what I want to do. Y'all, there's not too many instances where someone can say, like, you can make money in the next 30 days. I'm going to say this really briefly, and then I'm going to move on with the list. And Erica, let me know if you have any questions. All right. And I'll also walk through how to use a payment plan if that's what you want to do or anyone else wants to do to lock in mentorship by getting started. Okay, during this live. When you hear stories that I just shared, you have two options, okay? The option most people take is that's good for them, but I bet they had all of these conditions and they're not like me. And they start creating this drama, right, around why that's true for this person, but why it wouldn't be true for them, okay? So this will never work for you if that's what you're bringing to the table. But if you think like me, where it's like as you hear success stories, you're like, there's no reason why if I follow in their footsteps, I don't get the same outcome. That mindset, that belief, that knowing will have you coming in here and treating every single day like a fine day to make money, right? And you will likely surprise yourself with the outcome. What I've seen in the affiliate marketing space is that people will convince themselves that they've done everything they've got to do to make money. But if you actually go and you were to track their work, you will see, no, you didn't show up every single day. You didn't do the video. You didn't go live. Like you did not do the things. You did not give the call to actions. They were just there. They were just, again, wanting it for 30 days, but they weren't really going for it for 30 days. Right? And so again, this is about, again, no matter what the income stream is you decide to go with, we're locking in. Right? And again, our intention is clear, making money in 30 days. I know not everyone likes to think that way, right? But that is what I'm challenging you for because that is what is happening in here. All right. Erica says, I'm ready. Let's go. Okay. Erica, awesome. All right. So we're pausing the operations to get you going. All right. So what you're going to do is the link is down below in the description. All right. All you got to do is just click that link. All right. Now, I don't know if that's going to close you out of the live or if you can just copy and paste it. It might open it up in a new screen. All right. But I'll give you the breakdown. All right. And then come back here right when you're done so I can celebrate you for getting started. And so again, anyone, you guys that would like to activate mentorship, right, to help you lock in on your income in the next 30 days, again, make money, not get set up. We're not doing the setup stuff. We're intention to make money, right? I'm going to be your running buddy for a full 30 days. All right. You're going to be tired of me because this is not, I'm just hoping you show up. Yeah, you got to show up, but I'm going to be reminding you daily that we're here to make money over 30 days. Because if it's possible for others, it's possible for you too, if you're willing to do what they did. Okay. And let go of your excuses, your reasons, your apprehensions, right? Your limitations. Let go of those things. They're not serving you. The more you serve them, you get to keep them. Let's fight for something more. All right, so the link is down below in the description, Erica. All right, you're going to click that link. It's going to take you directly over to the sales page. All right, you're going to go ahead and click the button that says 597. Okay, I'm going to walk through like how to check payment plans if that's the way you want to go. If you're going to pay in full or use a credit card, then you won't need my help on this. But for anyone else, again, this will be helpful. All right, so you're going to go ahead and click on the 597 button, saying you're ready to go. And then you're going to go ahead and put in your name, your email address, and then type in yes where it says, I agree, this is the digital product. Okay. If you want to do PayPal or PayPal Pay Later, that's an option as well for those that love PayPal and process a lot of their payments through PayPal. All right. Or if you want to use Klarna or Afterpay. All right, what you're going to do is you're going to tap on whichever one you want to try first. Okay, I have a relationship with both, and sometimes the outcome that I get is different. Klarna typically gives the better payment plans, meaning like $0 down or maybe $51 a month. All right. And sometimes it's just interest free, right? For 6 weeks where it's like every other week, a 149. Go with whatever makes sense for you. But the way that you check these is when you click on Afterpay as an example, you've got to put in your email address. You've got to put in your full name. And then you've got to put in your address. Okay. And then at the bottom, you're going to see set up payment plan. You're not setting up your payment plan at that point. It's going to take you to a page where you will choose your payment plan, right? Where Afterpay will let you know what options are available for you. And then just simply select the plan that makes the most sense for you. All right. And the same thing with Klarna, except for with Klarna, they don't ask you for any information. With Klarna, they actually say, pay now in 4 interest-free payments of $149. And that's where most people stop. Instead, what you want to do is go down, right? Click on Klarna, scroll down, and then click on Set Up Payment Plan. And then that will take you to the page where Klarna will give you your options and let you know, again, what they can do for you to give you a payment plan to get started. And then just simply choose the plan that makes the most sense for you. All right. And then you guys also down below at the bottom, there are virtual cards through Sezzle, Affirm, Zip. I think those are the 3. All right. So those are other options as well, where you can apply for them by going to their individual websites, right? They will give you their own unique line of credit, and they will also give you a virtual card that you can then use as like a regular debit or credit card. All right. I actually saw a lot of people using these, and so I decided to explore them. I tested them all out myself, and each and every one of them gave me a nice credit, a nice line of credit, right, that I could use if I wanted to. I never have, right, but I tested them before I even decided to put it on my website. And so you apply, right, they tell you your line of credit, they give you a virtual card, and then you can use that virtual card just like a regular debit or credit card to get started. And again, they give you an actual payment plan. So they give you the line of credit, they give you the virtual card, and they also break up your payments as well. All right. So Erica, let me know if you have any questions at all with getting started. All right. You get started, you lock in on mentorship. All right. And we go to work. All right. All right, you guys. So I talked about the 4 ways. I'm going to bring you back now. I'm going to go through the other 20 ways. All right. Y'all, sweepstakes writing really has my attention as well. I'm like, I just might be stacking my income because what I'm learning as far as being an affiliate, it actually has me working a little bit less than I have before because I'm not worried about creating so much content. I really have a strategy of just going live and getting paid while I'm live. And so I always knew live streaming was my thing. I'm just learning how to do it now on a platform where, again, it's faster moving. And it's just been working really well for me. And again, I'm learning that directly from inside of the program from my mentor, right? Again, that made $1 million in 17 months by live streaming. So, yeah, I had to work through a lot of things to get to the place where I was okay with sacrificing building a library on YouTube, which has been slow moving for me, versus deciding upon my first $1 million year. I decided upon my first $1 million year by following someone that's already did $1 million in that way. All right. And so now that I have more time, I'm like, okay, me and the hubby can explore some of these other income streams, maybe do them together. So, and Erica, if you're out there, let me know if you have any questions or if you need any help with getting started. So again, sweepstakes writing, there's a lot of people, a lot of women on TikTok that are making money this way and making money by sharing their sweepstakes writing journey, and then also sharing the affiliate opportunity with people that want to learn this skill as well. So are y'all like seeing the vision of this and how this works? Amazing. Creating AI photos. So you learn how to build a personal brand, right? Without a photo shoot. So you actually learn how to create AI photos. All right. If you want to learn how to become a virtual assistant, we teach you that as well. So again, y'all, this is not just digital marketing. You are really learning, right? You're learning skills, right, that can help you earn online. There are a lot of women online right now that are making really great money to support their lifestyle through virtual assistants or virtual assisting. So they're learning skills or using their existing skills, and they're helping brands like me or companies out there by doing work behind the scenes, right? And again, making really, really good money. All right. So again, let's talk about why VA is powerful. It's immediate income potential. So literally, like if I sent out an email to my list and said, hey, I'm looking for a virtual assistant, and someone says, I want to take the job, I want to do it, right? Like that's income right there. Immediate. right? So it's like you find people that are in need of your services, and there's an exchange right then and there. You do this, I pay you XYZ. All right. So there's a lot of women out there that don't realize their skills could be paying them right now. You might be great at organization. You might be great at batching content. You might be great at coming up with content ideas. You might be great at ChatGPT, right? Like literally, I could be a virtual assistant for somebody because I am great at ChatGPT. Literally, like there's a lot of work I could do in ChatGPT that could make people a lot of money without them doing it themselves. All right. So we teach you how to set up a virtual assisting income stream, right? AKA business for yourself if that's what you want to do. And again, as you can see with a lot of these income streams, the reason they're powerful is that they get you set up for immediate income. Immediate income. All right. Brand deals, right? So get paid to promote brands to your audience. That's something I am going to definitely explore as I begin to build my audience more and more. Amazon reviews. So you get paid to review products. Y'all, let me tell you why this is so powerful and why people make money so fast with this, right? In terms of like their first 30 days. It's because you look around your house and there are already products that you possess that are being sold on Amazon that you could start reviewing and putting those videos up on Amazon, and you could start making money from those videos. Right? So there's a process to get started with Amazon reviews, and that's what you will learn step by step is how to do that. But to think that you already have products that you could be reviewing, from apparel to skincare to electronics to maybe furniture, to stuff that you use like this. I bought this on Amazon. I bought this on Amazon. Like literally, I can look up anything. So many things I have, right? And I'm not even at home right now. I'm in the Airbnb, but there are so many things I have with me that I bought from Amazon that I could start reviewing these things. I could plop these videos up on Amazon. And if someone watched this video before purchasing, I would get paid a percentage based upon what they purchased. Y'all, again, we're knocking it out of the ballpark here with helping people uncover, right, these income streams and how they literally could start earning. All right. And the reason why Amazon is so powerful, one of the number one reasons is that it's a massive built-in marketplace. So you don't have to wonder where the people are going to come from. The people are already on Amazon. I guarantee you right now, like matter of fact, I bought shirts and some stuff before I came to Mexico. And guess what? Because I wasn't quite sure of what they were going to look like. What did I do? I watched some review videos on Amazon before I bought my shirts. Somebody made some money off of my cart. Y'all, that's wild. Crazy town, right? Like literally people are not aware that this is happening online right now. It's like every platform that you spend time on right now, you're either spending time on that platform while there are people that are making money because of that platform, right? Inside of our community, right? We bridge that gap and we try to help more people learn how to capitalize on these platforms, right? Versus just idly spending their time online. Y'all, let me know if this is eye-opening. All right. TikTok Shop is another hot one, right? You can sell products directly inside of TikTok. And again, one reason why this is so powerful is it's a massive built-in audience, high organic reach potential, instant in-app checkout, beginner-friendly affiliate option, fast-moving trend cycles, right? Can scale quickly with consistency. TikTok pushes products hard. They do. You start doing content for TikTok Shop, they push your products hard. Why? Because they make money when you push the products. You make money, they make money. So they push your videos harder than they push like my videos. All right. And if your content converts, the algorithm helps you even more. So you learn TikTok Shop from someone that's already earning crazy amounts of money from TikTok Shop. Yeah, I'm telling you, our community just keeps getting better and better as we bring like people that are so proven and so vetted and are already making a lot of money from these income streams. We bring them into Boss Suite to teach these income streams. So just to make sure you understand, this is not like AI, type information or PLR type learning. No, you're learning from a real person that is already making a lot of money from that income stream. All right. You also get to learn TikTok lives. So how to earn in real time while you go live. So right now, when I dove into Boss Suite, that was one of the first modules that I went through. Why? Because I purchased through my mentor because she earned $1 million in 17 months going live on TikTok. And I said, Steph, it's a fine time to learn a new strategy. It's a fine time to learn a new skill. You're over here slow poking on YouTube with your 6-figure business, and there are brand new people that never made $1 online making $1 million in a year and a half. Like, really, like, what's going on? And so I said, it's a fine time to learn something new. And your girl's been so resistant to TikTok, so resistant. But I'm seeing why it works. I'm understanding why it works, right? So again, if you want to learn directly from my mentor that did $1 million in 17 months on TikTok, that training is in here. All right. So again, you learn how to do it right. We just introduced Amazon KDP, and that's publishing books and earning passive royalties on Amazon through book publishing. We have women right now that are losing their minds, right? Creating these coloring books and all these different books and very, very simple things on Amazon, right? Literally losing their mind. Y'all, I'm telling you, right? The Boss Suite is all about finding your wheelhouse, finding a way of earning that jives with you, right? And again, get started during this live, right? And you're going to unlock my mentorship for 30 days to help you in securing the bag for you. All right. All right. So it looks like someone just bought the Boss Suite. Was that you, Erica? It just says Mrs. It just says Mrs. So I don't know if that was you or not. But woo woo. All right, so whoever just got started, let me know. Let me know. I would give you a hand clap, but I'm using my phone right now, and I don't know if that's available here. Let me see. Let me see. I think it is. Let me see. Nope, I don't think it's here. All right, let me get back. Back. Sorry about that. All right. So Erica says she was ready to go and she wasn't lying. Y'all, those are the decisions, right, that changes lives. I have one message. I'll share this with you guys because I'm in such a unique season in my business and in my life right now where literally like my only message is that there are women out there right now. They're going to learn a new skill and change their finances forever. That's my message because that's the reality. There's someone just like you, that's making a decision today to learn new skills or to become aware of a better way of earning, and they're going to change their finances, right? I want more women to know this is really happening every single day. Someone is getting started and the rest of their life will never be the same based upon a decision that they make today. Yeah, that's literally how powerful this is. All right. So then we also have print on demand. But what had me so, let's go back to Amazon KDP. What I love about this so much is, again, while I have no interest, I love seeing people excited about finding something that makes sense for them. It literally makes me so giddy because I am the girl, and I know my girl Charlita, she just got started as well in the Boss Suite, and her and I connected at one point when she had one-to-one mentorship, and we realized like we were the same girl, meaning like back in the day, do you remember the magazines where they always had like the biz ops section and there was always the opportunities? Like we were the ones where that was our spot. We were the ones always like clipping those little areas, sending them in or requesting information. And to me, like that's to me what the Boss Suite feels like. I have goosebumps as I think about that. I feel like it's the spot where it's not one size fits all, but it's one size fits all in terms of you can come in and you can find the way that makes sense for you. And so when I see women like losing their mind over Amazon KDP and they're getting their coloring books set up in record time, one lady has sold 500 books, again, based upon the training inside of the Boss Suite. Are you seeing how this is so much bigger than digital marketing? It's so much bigger than reselling. It's so much bigger than affiliate marketing. Real skills that, again, once you learn these, again, no one can ever take them away from you. So that, to me, this reminds me of like the biz ops section, the opportunity section, right? In those magazines that us old heads, right, used to read so many years ago. And if you were opportunity driven, you likely lived in those sections as well. And you were very drawn to the various ways that you could potentially make money from home, right? That's why I love the Boss Suite. Like it screams opportunity. And it's like, no matter how you want to do it, there is a way for you literally to start making money from home. I love that phrase more than online because I think sometimes online scares people, but the idea of being able to make money from the comfort of your home or from the comfort of an Airbnb, again, you have devices, you have electronics, you have Wi-Fi, right? You can make money. And again, some of our income streams like letter writing require very, very little of you having to access Wi-Fi in order to make money with them. All right. Print on demand. So how to sell custom products without holding inventory. So if you like the idea of selling custom products, but you don't want to have to hold inventory, then this is going to actually show you how you can print mugs and t-shirts and sweatshirts and hoodies and hats and all kinds of stuff, right? That you can either decide to use for your own business, like I have done before, right? Or that you can decide to go out there and learn how to sell, right? Faceless AI. We all know, you guys, that AI is really big right now and faceless is really big right now, right? And so you're going to actually learn how to build and monetize without showing your face. Since I've been on TikTok, you guys, I have run across some amazing TikTok accounts where literally their entire TikTok account is driven by faceless AI, meaning the entire persona is an AI character or an AI avatar. Tons of views, right? And again, they're selling something, whether it be, I know I saw you, Erica. I saw that you're in. Woo, woo. Excited for you. Excited. Yep, I celebrated you a little bit before you came back in. I was hoping you'd pop back in. Yes, yes, yes. I'm super excited that I showed up for you today, girl. Super excited. I look so forward to getting to work, getting you plugged in, and making sure, again, that we lock in on you making money over these next 30 days. All right. So I'm curious, Erica, is there an income stream that I've shared that you kind of already are locked in on? Right? Like, yes, you're going to take the survey, but is there an income stream that I mentioned where you're like, you know what, I think that's what has my attention, and like that's going to be the thing that I'm going to leverage to start making money? All right. So faceless AI, y'all, and I love some faceless. Like for me, I do like taking B-roll, and I've been using a lot of B-roll shots as I've been, in Mexico. But honestly, I love learning how to create like my own AI twin. And I learned how to perfect it in the Boss Suite. I had purchased so many things and I never learned how to perfect it, so I didn't use them. Now, like even my husband, he's like, is that true or is that AI? I'm like, no, baby, that's AI. Right? So again, you learn how to not only use AI, but also faceless, right? And you can morph the two to create a whole persona, right? So if you even want to do affiliate marketing, you could do affiliate marketing with a faceless persona. All right. UGC and maybe others for sure. Okay, awesome. Okay, I love UGC because again, that's going to allow you to definitely get started really, really quickly as well. LTK, so that's earning commissions from your product recommendations. This one, I believe, is coming. I don't think we have this one yet, but it's coming. And so again, you've ever seen people where, again, skincare, clothing, where it's like they have, it's called Like to Know, right? It's its own platform, but there are women that are cashing in on that platform right now by simply making recommendations based upon their lifestyle or things that they use, things that they love. And so again, you're going to learn how to build an entire income stream, right? Which can be a business if you want to around that income stream as well, right? You're going to learn faceless. You're going to learn Etsy, right? To how to sell to buyers who are all ready to purchase. Etsy's a huge marketplace. So like if you love the idea of digital products and selling digital products, but maybe you don't have your own audience and you don't want to build your own audience, you can actually learn how to use Etsy as a marketplace, right? To either resell licensable digital products or to create your own digital products and sell them on Etsy. So if you've ever wanted to learn that, again, that could be an income stream that you set up for yourself as well. All right. So you can sell print on demand products, you can sell digital products, you can sell templates, and you can sell niche gift items as well. I bought quite a few things off of Etsy that had nothing to do with making money online. I bought a wall art thing where basically all I had to do was print it off and then go down to a local printer. They printed it off for me and framed it, right? Bam, local wall art, right? And so I think my son actually purchased jewelry for his fiance off of Etsy as well. There's a lot of things. I purchased t-shirts off of Etsy. So again, it's a marketplace where the audience is already there. And when you decide to plug into that module, it's going to teach you step by step, again, how to get started with Etsy. Now, if you have any questions at all, let me know. And if you heard me mention or you missed me mentioning, right, the mentorship that you can lock in by getting started, right, just type in mentorship. I'm more than happy to explain that to you and break that down to you. Again, you're going to learn how to build authority and monetize your content on YouTube. You're also going to learn how to build authority and monetize your voice with podcasting. And how to monetize Facebook as well. So did you know that Facebook is not just about posting to generate leads and make sales, but you can post on Facebook in a way where every single post can make you money. right? So not only do I use Facebook now again to help me grow my awareness, generate leads, and even make sales, but every single post that I make, right, has the potential to make me money. And more often than not, every post that I put up actually makes me some kind of money, sometimes dollars and sometimes cents, right? But it all stacks. But there are people that are monetizing Facebook right now, making thousands of dollars a month, right? And so again, you'll be able to learn skills and strategies like that. And we didn't leave you hanging. If you're someone that again loves digital products and loves maybe creating courses, or you want to do that, we teach you exactly how to do that in here as well, right? So how to create digital products, how to create your own course. And then on top of all of that, right, we have modules that are very specific around online business strategies and skills and digital marketing strategies and skills. So things like attraction marketing. We have a couple of really dope mindset programs. One is called Retrain Your Brain. Mind blowing, so amazing, so expansive. I think anyone that wants to like get to their next level and feels like there's any kind of block, like Retrain Your Brain will literally have you thinking differently about where you are and how to get to where it is you want to go. It's a phenomenal foundational training that I think can help a lot of people. And so those are all our income streams. So when you get started, you can come in, take the quiz, and use the quiz as advice on where to start, or you can come down to the list and just pick the income stream that you believe is going to fit you the best. All right. And again, you really can never decide wrong, because unlike a lot of courses, you're not investing just into one income stream, right? You're not investing into one income stream. And when that doesn't suit you, feeling like you lost, which is what's happened a lot in like the reselling in the digital marketing world. Right? When it wasn't for someone, they had to decide to go out there and invest a whole nother $500 into something else. We're here for your 597. You get 20 income streams. You get digital marketing training. You get mindset training. You get online business training. All right. You get content training, AI training, all right? Faceless training. You get a whole community of like-minded people that you actually can connect with. So if you decide upon UGC as an example, you can come in here and find other UGC success stories and decide to connect with people that are already well on their journey. You could even connect with the teacher herself that teaches UGC. You can connect with her. And like I said, for UGC, we have an entire gig board, right? Where they're constantly sharing new gigs that are, again, they're there for the taking. They're there for the taking. And all I will say, it's only getting better. Right? It's only getting better. So this by far, I have to say, over my 18 years of being online, probably one of my smartest investments, because this is not just about me, but it's how I can serve people at a really, really high level and help people really get what they want out of this journey. Right? And the ability to be able to stack your income over time. That is why we have people that make money with affiliate marketing. They make money with UGC, right? Some are making money with affiliate and also TikTok Shop. Some get one income stream going really, really hot, and then they add another one onto it. All right. So if you're still hanging out with me live and you have any questions, please drop them in. I'm getting ready to jump off. I had no idea I was going to be here for an hour and 20 minutes. But you know what? That's what happens when you show up live and someone shows up and engages with you and you realize like you're here to help them lock in. Y'all, it does not take thousands and thousands of people. It does not take that. It takes you just deciding, again, to lock in on your chosen income stream. And in the case of me, affiliate marketing, right? I didn't need thousands. For anyone that's interested in affiliate marketing, I'm just going to say this, right? Literally, the eyeball on my live maybe topped off at 5 people. It doesn't mean only 5 people saw this, but it means 5 people came into the live room. There might have been a lot more people out there watching that didn't come in. Right. But I was able to show up and help someone. And I know Erica doesn't mind me sharing that, right? Because she was engaged the whole time. But an hour and a half, because I was just simply committed to sharing something I'm so passionate about. I didn't even announce this live stream to my email list. I just decided to go live. Right? Maybe 5 people were in the live at any given point in time. Erica came, got what she needed, decided to get started. Right. So as an affiliate, right, like I was able to make 507 today, again, in an hour and a half, an hour and 24 minutes. Again, I share that for awareness, not taking advantage of anyone. Right. But I get to help someone. right? Get started on a whole new journey for herself, right? After she's already been online trying, now she gets to tap into a way that's going to be proven for her. I promise you guys, none of this is hard. It's not easy, but it's simple. And sometimes we overlook the simplest of things that end up holding us back from getting to the bag for ourselves, right? So there are people in here that have gotten started with UGC, brand deals, and Amazon reviews. And while it might not have been easy, they allowed it to be simple by just simply following the blueprint step by step and trusting the process. If you can decide to commit to your online income journey day after day, whether it's UGC, brand deals, Amazon reviews, letter writing, print on demand, affiliate marketing, whatever income stream you choose, right? You can start to win for yourself, just like so many of the success stories inside of our community are just simply people that didn't have big audiences, didn't know how to sell, didn't want to build a brand. The heck is all that? That was weird. Let me see. That was weird. I don't know what that was. Okay. That's crazy. What is, I just want to make sure my phone's not like blinking out on me. That's weird. I don't know what that is. Okay. That's just, okay. It's an update and I wasn't sure what that was. Okay. Here we go. I'm back. But every single person just seemed to just decided to lock in. That's it. If every single day you can learn exactly what is required of you and you do that daily, right? You can decide to not just get started, and anyone get started, but you can decide to lock in a brand new income stream for you over these next 30 days. All right. I'll share one more time my mentorship in case anyone is out there and you missed it. All right. Because this is something, again, I'm giving you for the next 30 days to help you lock in on making money, not lock in on getting set up. I'm not here to be your hype girl, right? I'm not here to be here when you need me. I'm here to be here day by day to help you lock in on actually making money over these next 30 days, right? And if you do all that you are supposed to do, and just for some reason you don't make money in these first 30 days, right? I'm giving you another 30 days and we're going to lock in even harder. Okay, the intention on my business has been set. This is no longer about just helping people get started. There are too many people out there winning for me to have people in my audience that have struggled before or who have yet to get started to not know this exists and to not know there is a better way. There can be a better way if you're willing, right, to give yourself another shot. I've said as much in emails before, but I'm taking a bigger, bolder stance because I want you to know, like, this can be it for you. Okay, you just got to decide to trust yourself, like so many other women have in our community who didn't get it right with the first 8 courses they purchased, but finally got it right when they were actually given options and not just one path. All right, that is what this is about. All right, so when you decide to trust yourself and get started, all right, if you're here with me live right now, you get started using the link below. Okay, pay in full, credit card, PayPal Pay Later, or you can get started with Afterpay or Klarna or one of our virtual card options so that you can split up your payment. Afterpay and Klarna will allow you to either get started with 0 down or split up your payments depending upon, what your relationship is like with them. And we also have virtual card options that do the same thing. They give you a payment plan, they give you a virtual card, and then you can sign up with that virtual card, and that will be a payment plan for you through that company. Zip, Sezzle, and Affirm. All right, and Affirm. All right, when you get started, all right, you're going to get 30 days of cash flowing mentorship from me, meaning the intention is on the activities for your chosen income stream to help you start making money in your first 30 days. You do that, and I'm telling you, the days ahead of you, easy breezy, because you'll have that confidence locked in. And that's what it's all about. I shared it earlier. My first sale online was $5, but it wasn't the $5 that made the difference. It was the confidence that somebody I didn't know would buy from me. And so I was like, if one person will, then another person will, and hundreds will, and thousands will. And y'all, that's how I became Boss Free, was from one $5 sale. Most people are just one sale or one transaction or one deposit away from locking in on changing their finances forever. because you might not be believing this is possible for you right now, right? Because all you maybe have is either failure, struggle, right? To be reminded of. So the 30 days in cash flowing, while it's not a guarantee of income or a promise of income, it is, if you lock in, you could be like many of our success stories that have come in here and actually made money in their first 30 days. That is what this is. If others could do it and you have the same blueprint, why not you? Are you willing to follow the same blueprint? Are you willing to do what they did? Are you willing to trust the process? And are you willing to keep showing up? Y'all, we have a lady, she put up a success story last week, I think it was, where there was one company that she wanted to get a UGC gig with because she loved the company. And she kept emailing them. And finally, they gave her a $3,000 UGC gig. Now, I share these stories because you just got to know that whatever your circumstance or situation is, you are not alone in it. There are people in here that have been without jobs, that have come in here and again, changed their finances. There are women in here that, again, they were watching their husbands trying to do it all, came in here and eased the load off of their husbands, paying the bills in their jobs. There are women in here, again, that have failed in many, many things, come in here and turn it all around. And for many of them, they not only just needed the opportunity of having options, because not many things give you all these options, but they also needed the win of seeing that, so what, I failed trying to resell or trying to sell or trying to do videos because I was afraid or because it wasn't my thing, realizing it wasn't me all along. I just wasn't matched with a way of earning that suits me. And when they came in here and they gave themselves that opportunity, and then they decided to plug into an income stream that could have them making money in their first 30 days, for some of them, it might not have been a lot of money, right? Yes, we have people that have had like multiple 4-figure brand deals and UGC gigs in their first 30 days. And we've had other people that have gotten like a $15 gig, a $30 gig, a $100 gig, a $500 gig, right? We have many people that have come in here and gotten $500 gigs for simply taking pictures. So while the amount of money varies, I tell you what, the excitement in these success stories is what matters. Because for a lot of them, they just needed proof that they weren't broken and that they could actually make money. That the success online wasn't just reserved for other people, but that they could do it too. All right. So if you have any questions on getting started or any questions on what this is, right, feel free to pop in, right? More than happy to answer your questions. Right, I'm going to give it about like 10, 20 more seconds, and then I'm going to go ahead and close this out for the day. Right? And if you're on my email list, right, and you're watching this and you're like, girl, like I just need a little bit more clarification. Again, you have that grace from me because you likely have purchased something from me before. Just email me, ask your questions, right? So that we can get you going. Ask your questions. All right. I do not mind that. All right. But I do mind you staying stuck. I do mind you struggling. I do mind you not getting what you say you want out of fear. Out of fear. Too many people are in here winning. Why not you too? Literally, why not you too? All right. So thanks so much for joining me live today. Erica, I'm super excited for you. Again, I'm so glad that I decided to go live so that I could help you in this way. And I look so forward to helping you on your journey of rediscovering probably your passion for making money online and really getting you dialed into that income stream, right? That's going to be it for you. So, all right, you guys, have a fantastic day. Again, my link is down below in the description if you want to explore this even more. And again, if you have any questions on getting started, feel free to hit reply on any email that you might have received from me. I'd be more than happy to answer your questions. All right, have a great day, you guys. I will see you back on another day. Bye-bye.